Okay, in the top left-hand corner, in the orange pieces, we have Findex's Anelit, the Zerg, sending across his first Overlord down the map. And in the bottom right-hand corner, in the red, we have Findex's resident data scientist and cheesy Terran, JimGaynor. This is a rope light.
Nice.
So you put a light in there, and they're hanging in my shed. I bought it. Don't you worry.
When?
Stop asking questions. You're ruining the cast. Me and Wilson are casting this game. Okay, so I've got my fellow caster, Wilson.
Hey-ho.
And what are we seeing, Wilson?
Well, we're seeing pretty standard stuff so far. We're getting 16 barracks and 16 gas into Reaper expand most likely. And if you look at Anelit, we have 17 hatch into most likely 18 pool. And yeah, pretty standard stuff so far.
Cool. All right, having a look at what units are coming down. So they're even on workers. Obviously, Anelit, Chris is going to take a nice fast expo and put down a pool. It'll be interesting to see the timing of his third. So how macro oriented he wants to go in this game.
Yeah, he's been training a lot recently, Anelit. He's been going for that early 3 bases. I've been telling him about that really good build that the Korean Zergs are doing, and he's trying to try it out, which is good.
Nice. He's definitely been improving at a fast rate of knots. Chris, he's a good learner, and it's going to be interesting to see. He's probably ZVZ is probably his strongest matchup, but it's going to be interesting to see how he goes against this Terra. And I actually think they're quite evenly matched these days.
You're right, Tom. They're getting close to each other. I think Anelit just recently got platinum, and JimGaynor, I don't know what rank it is. Do you know what rank?
Yeah, he's in platinum too.
Oh,
but I think both are sort of probably pushing up to that low-level diamond, like tier 3 diamond. They're getting there pretty quickly, which is nice.
Yeah. Soon
I think the thing that I've had to pick early who's going to be successful in this game. The thing that JimGaynor does well is he cycles his builds, so it's always something non-standard from him. He's always trying to give some harass and some aggression, and that can catch people off guard.
Definitely,
even now,
a bit like Maru, goes for
correct.
Like unstandard builds, proxy or whatever.
Even now, I'm seeing this is about as standard as it comes, but he's kind of going factory before expand, which is that's probably on a little more aggressive stance, and he's scouting that there's no third, which is interesting because we've got a fast lair coming down.
Okay, yeah, so he's been telling me about this build that he likes to do, which is the early layer into Roach +1 upgrades. Then he gets his third. So it's a pretty late third, but he likes to do this build. Yeah, there you go.
I think here it comes, and he's done a nice wall at the front to stop any Hellions, which could be coming because here they come. He's just cycled out his factory onto his reactor. We've got 2 Hellions being produced and another 2 coming, so it's going to be a 4 Hellion pressure push. I think Michael's not going to have much joy with this build. He might need to throw down a Stargate so that he can get, and he has got one. I'd like to see him maybe build 1 medevac so that he can lift those Hellions into the main and really roast some drones.
That's true, but whenever I play Terran against Zerg, I don't like to do damage with the Hellions. I actually like to put it outside the base and do a bit of scouting, deny some creep. Gain map control, yeah.
Correct, limit their third. And this is a late third from Chris. Interestingly, the purpose of the lair, I imagine, so you can get that Roach speed. Otherwise, the push can be done without lair. So I'm just watching him waiting to start this Roach speed. He's got the gas to do it.
It could be something funny like a Nidus push too.
Yeah.
You never know. It's one of the good things when you go lair first.
I think the risk with the Nidus is he doesn't have enough map vision up near the base. I'd like to see an Overlord, around in that dead area in the back of the Terran's base, ready to place it in the main. I mean, if he actually placed it on the edge of that base, he could actually pull it off because Michael has no vision.
That's right, yeah. Oh, sadly he doesn't have an overload there, so he might not go for the Nidus.
Still waiting for this roach speed to come down, and I think he may have forgotten it with maybe with a small supply block as well.
Yeah, he's stockpiling a lot of gas. Let's see what he wants to go to. Maybe he wants to go mass Ravagers, which is another option.
It is. Does the Ravagers get the roach speed upgrade?
Yeah, they do. The one thing, I guess, if you have a lot of gas, you can just get a lot of Ravagers because they cost 75 gas, which is quite insane for just upgrade. Yeah. But they're really good for corrosive.
Here it comes. I think he might have forgotten his speed because it's coming now late. But that's okay. He's got a nice saturated 16 on each. He's got 3 gases up. He's got enough gas to build some Ravagers with the roaches, and he just needs to unsupply block himself in a minute while he gets this third coming down the line.
That's right.
I think with the kind of size of his army, he can start to move out and take a bit of map control back off the Terrans Hellions now.
That's right, he's very low on drones for Zerg in this point of game, 41 to 38. He can either drone up or he can do like a nice little small attack because the Terran doesn't have much except for one.
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him go across and push and cause that pain.
Definitely, yeah.
And we got a medevac. Okay, here it's coming. This is what I asked for earlier. The medevac's going to drop into the main, try and roast some drones.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, if roaches are out, Hellions are pretty useless.
Ooh, look at that. There comes the Nidus, and he hasn't spotted it. This is a crazy game. Let's see some defense here, Chris. Let's see some defense.
Getting Hellions.
Just want to see the Queen go down. Nice, okay. Wow.
Tank, get the tank. He's got the tank, beautiful.
He's got the tank. He's got to push up now.
He's losing a lot of gear.
Push up, push up, push up.
Oh, the tank's on the high ground now.
We want to see some really good roach control here. Okay, he's dealt with what's back home.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he didn't get to stop 1-1. It just finished ahead of that attack.
Good point, but he has 1-0, so it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. We would like to see another upgrade or two come down. There's 1-1s coming down as well. The Carapace is about to finish. Lots of action on the map. He's got 17 drones at his third. He's really cleared out his main though.
That's true.
He killed 11 workers in the main.
If you look at it, Zerg has 3 bases to 1 base of the 10, so he's really ahead now.
He's really ahead.
If you look at the supply difference, it's pretty much double for Zerg, which is crazy.
Yeah. This is a big advantage. Michael's going to have to bring that next tank down and try and reclaim his low ground, and then just sort of, you know, I would say because of the disadvantages. Ooh, watch out! Ouch! There's going to be pain here. Ooh, into the meat grinder of the tanks.
It's okay.
Michael's doing the job beautifully. Beautiful. Oh wow!
That's bad.
Okay, still got a big supply lead. Still 50 supply lead. Harvesters are so low on both sides. This is a real slug match. Exactly what we like to see out of the Findex team. Everybody just slugging it out. I think Chris probably now needs to go for another wave of drones. I'll tell you what I would have liked. He's still building roaches. I'll tell you what I would have liked to have seen. A fourth and some more drones as all this is happening, because he's only down to 39, and I've noticed his drone count's actually going backwards as he drops more buildings.
Yes, that's right. He definitely needs to get his drone count up at least to 75 with a 4th base maybe. But,
really interesting.
He has a lot of roaches. I would like to see him just attack now, because
go back and push the front and he can win. At least just keep map presence. It's something that as you go up the tiers of improvement, you do better. I notice it's something you do really well. Like, you're always out on the map. You're aware of what's happening. This is really interesting. Watch this Overlord fly into this Viking. I think he's going to try and drop another. I think that's
Nidus.
queued up to drop another Nidus, and it's not going to happen. Oh, he's going to go for it anyway.
Oh, he doesn't care.
Wow.
He's a
and
man.
that is such a good distraction. I love what he's doing here. Because in comes the Marines, the stims come down.
Oh, that's so smart, you're right. Oh, he's
Go. Let's see him push the front. Go the front, he's unsieged.
Oh, it's beautiful play. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so good.
He's got the tanks now. He can just right click. Oh,
wow.
He's got it.
Wow, Chris has improved big time here. He's using his 1-1 against...
Oh,
I love it. The bait on the Nidus.
Good. Oh, he's trying to reinforce.
And he's bringing down another Nidus to get his units there quicker from back home if he needs to. Needs to transfer some drones from his second to his main, but it doesn't even matter.
Too many
as he's killing off workers.
Yeah.
Oh, and he runs out. Runs back.
Okay. I'm guessing he's trying to give some mercy to the Terran. Let him rebuild a bit and then crush him again.
Wow, loving Chris's play. He's really stepped his game up here. Michael, you got to start practicing more when you watch this cast. A game every now and then's not good enough, bro. So Chris is going to take his 4th. And look, if I was Michael, you know, I'm thinking, I'm just seeing a lot of roaches. I got to get tanks. Like 2 factories might be nice if he doesn't really have the income, but 2 factories might be nice.
Yep.
And the other thing I'd like to see is something in the air. Oh, there's the second factory. It's actually what I said already. I'd like to see something in the air. I'd like to see, like maybe some Banshee or some Libs with some Liberator harass. Just something that forces Chris to think about teching up to Hydra, which can slow him down just enough to make sure Michael can establish a 3rd and maybe a 4th on the map.
Definitely. As we can see in the production tab, there's +2 weapons for the tanks, which is gonna really devastate the Roach Hydra line.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chris is doing well. He's trying to scout the 3rd base, but he doesn't see it yet. It's on the other 3rd side of the 3rd base, which is a weird location, but it's easier for tanks to defend on the low ground.
Yeah.
He has a lot of stuff. He can just attack A move now. Like,
I like Chris. He's got a Zergling on like patrol, which is really nice. It's just moving around the map, scouting. This is the one thing that I sort of have said to Chris in the past, that he's got to get better map vision as a Zerg, and he's definitely doing that now. Moving his Zerglings around. I like what Michael's done, spreading a few Marines around on the map. He's got a Viking, Marine, and 2 more Vikings, sort of at the back of that main 3rd headspace. So this is good play all round, because now they're establishing a little bit of map vision and control. I actually think, funnily enough, I mean, this is a big push, and you'd worry about the Baneling, but because of so many Lings here, if Michael can get a really good engage with his tanks, and where is his bio force? He just doesn't have it.
He just has a really small army, which is, if you look at the Zerg, the army tab, the Zerg has double the army.
Yeah.
And if the Zerg pushes in right now, he can just crush out the tanks easily.
I mean, he needs to get that drop into the base, because if he can get that drop, Michael needs to get that drop in the top left in there, because if he can get that drop, he can slow him down just enough to start macroing out a few more tanks, a few more probably Marauders to soak the Baneling splash.
Yeah, he needs to distract the Zerg, if not he's gonna straight up die if the Zerg decides to attack. Which is not yet. He's joining up.
He's gonna come, because watch this, he's gonna scout out how little Michael actually has with these Marines, these changelings. And that's just great micro in itself, to go around and see, do I have a 4th coming? He can scout that he doesn't now. So really liking what the guys are producing here. It's really nice play. Ooh, and in the main.
Oh, he's trying
in the main.
Oh no, he's got the knights.
He's not gonna get there.
Yeah. He knows his tricks now. He's gonna scout for all the knights just now. Looking hard on the minimap. But
I reckon this is actually playing into Michael's hand a little bit, though, because he's now able to just Chris is sort of losing this window where Roach Baneling Hydra has this sort of mid-game timing, and then as the game goes on, it doesn't scale all that well.
That's right. The only thing good about this, I guess, if once Anelit max out, and he can reproduce straight away because he has so much lava.
Yeah, he's got a big bank.
And a big bank, yes, that's right. But the thing is, he's
Michael's
really
bank's
passive.
getting up there as well, and like I'm just not seeing him macro as well as he usually does.
Yeah.
Why is he moving out? He needs to scan and see the size. Yeah, he should be pushing back now. He should be pushing right back.
He's still pushing. No, he shouldn't go on creep. That's gonna be. Oh, that's.
Yeah, this is the end of the game here.
Oh, that's nasty game. Oh, that's an aim.
He did so well, and then to come back, and I think he just really
Just gave it
Really
away.
lost the game, yeah. Didn't need to do that. So we're going to have Anelit as the winner here, no doubt.
Definitely. Oh, he has Liberators, maybe.
Yeah, the libs are nice. You can get those Hydras, which he's doing, and Chris was on move command.
Yeah. There's no more Hydras. Okay. So it's mainly, so it's in the middle line. Oh, terrible damage.
Yeah.
Terrible.
He's going to overwhelm him with everything. It's the swarm.
It is.
Oh, and he's pulling back! Wow.
Yeah.
No, I suppose he's right. He doesn't need to risk it. He's got all the controls.
That's right. He's really ahead though. He can finish him off if he wants to.
Michael's floating a lot of mins. For someone that's needing production, I'd like to see his tanks producing. There's nothing coming out there. He's transferring workers. I'd like to... Here he comes. Here he gets some tanks.
Yeah. He needs his last +3 upgrade too to get the really strong Marines.
And its movement on the map's way nicer.
Yeah, it's beautiful. He might snipe the 4th. Yes, he's trying to snipe the 4th. Beautiful. Okay, the tanks are out of position. He can't do anything about this. The 4th will go down. Yeah, got it. Beautiful. With the tanks, will you see? There's only 2 tanks, surprisingly.
Ouch! He got all the drones as well. Not the drones, the SCVs. Yeah. I think this was only moments before GG, to be honest. In comes